Well, hey guys, what is up? What is going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot, and here we go. We got Mark Vines with the serve. And look, this is from a tournament from a few years ago in the grass courts here at the Mission Hills Country Club. And Wesley Cash is Mark's partner. Jeff Winkler right here with the improv return to serve, right? Where it is, yeah. But look, check out where the sun is, right? If you look at Jeff's shadow, what's he thinking? Well, number one, he's thinking, I just want to get this thing back and play. But why not lob it? Because it's going to be visually a problem into the sun for the opponents. And sure enough, I think normally with this kind of return, a lob, I think that Mark would kind of swoop in and probably play an overhead. But just visually trying to track it, you know, he's just trying to make sure. And maybe it could even be that it's in the sun and he's just waiting for it to come out of the sun. I don't know. It could be. But here's the other thing I want you to look at with Mark's racket prep on this forehand volley is his racket's up, ready and waiting right now. He's actually tracking the ball with the racket with a string bed, trying to make sure that he creates enough spacing here, right? So that he's got volley technique available to him. And sure enough, he plays a solid ball. And I just love the shot choice, right? I love the shot direction, right? But right, literally bisecting these two opponents. So with Jeff Winkler on the left and Tim Garcia on the right, and look, who's going to take it? Well, that was the question, right? Who's going to take this? And I think right now, go ahead if you want, pause the video, go down below in the comments area and let me know. Which one of these two players, is it going to be Jeff on the left or Tim on the right, who's going to take this ball? And then come on back up. All right, well, look, again, I think Mark plays a safe yet offensive shot choice in terms of, you know, I think too often we think of being offensive with, well, how big are you going to hit the ball? Well, no, lots of times it's where do you want the thing to land over there, right? So what is the premise of what's the right shot? Well, two things, right? Number one, shot choice. Where do you eventually want the ball to land over there? And then number two, where do you want to move to next on the court? Well, in this case, super smart shot choice. Bisecting the two opponents, maybe creating some confusion in there. You know, on this one, we're not sure. Tim ends up taking it, playing a defensive lob. And look, and now we're on, right? And here we go. And yes, and Tim goes for the lob and, you know, just misses it. Just a hair out. And so, look, hope you enjoyed this point. Again, would love to read your feedback or comments about, you know, this whole thing about playing the ball between the two opponents, even though you know that one of them is going to have to take it, right? I mean, the volley was not so offensive that there was any chance that it was going to go between them for a winner, right? So, again, take your time, wait for it to get to you. You've created the right spatial distance away from the path of that lob return. And now you've got some available technique to play the volley exactly where you want. And there you have it. So, yeah, let me know what's on your mind down below. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a clean, real-time replay of this point, and then I'll do it in slow motion as well. Any questions, as always, Brent at webtennis.com. Guys, it's time. We got to get out there. Whoa. Got to get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day today. Guys, see you again next time. Well, hey, it is Brent back here with you. Really hope you enjoyed this episode of What's the Right Shot. And yeah, if you're still trying to figure out your one-handed backhand slice, your underspin drive, right, where it's not floating and sitting up for your opponent, then what I've got for you is a course I want you to check out below. There is a link down below in the description area that will take you to an information page, because there's really 3 habits that we've got to have on this backhand slice. Especially for something like this where we just saw it, where you're taken out wide and maybe you want to play a little dropper off of it. Here are a couple of points from a match I played a while ago. And look, if you think you always have to topspin a backhand passing shot, you don't. And here are a couple examples of how you can actually play a really controlled slice underneath your opponent and be good. So look, if you want some help with the slice backhand, down below, there's a link. Click it, and it'll take you to an information page, and you get a lot more details on what's in the course. And there are several bonus courses in the package as well. Any questions? Brent at webtennis.com.